Welcome, Never-Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I prepared a 1-hour Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of eagle pose. The message is about discovering who you really are. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. All right. So if you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we are going to go ahead and press that start button all together right now. Then come with me right to the top of your mat with your feet the width of your hips. So just place your feet down, pick your toes up, spread them out, pick your heels up, draw them back, find a nice solid platform to stand on. Then I want you to shrug your shoulders up and around. Just take some nice full, big, and complete shoulder rolls. Yeah, just standing, beginning to not only move your body, but beginning to move your breath. Let it smoothly flow in and out through your nose. And then take one shoulder at a time. Now you can bend your knees, you can lift the elbows up, kind of taking a swim backwards, but a little free-form style. I like to lift my elbows, spread my hands nice and wide, kind of like painting the side walls. And then maybe you make it even a little bigger. It's a little backstroke element. Maybe even get the head involved, a little stretching of the neck. And then we're going to take it forward. We're going to swim forward with the crawl style, putting a little buoyancy, a little bounce in your knees, a little softness, bending, reaching, scooping. Now we're doing a little swim if you want to add the head. Just nice little free form style. And then go ahead and stretch your arms out and up on the inhale. On the exhale, collect your hands, soften your knees, cascade at the waist, fold right over your legs. Take a halfway lift, nice and slow, knees bent, navel protects the lower back by drawing into the spine. Fold back down, root to rise, stand up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, hands to heart center. Do that again, offer the arms up, part the sky, hinge, bend, and fold at the waist as you cascade down over your legs. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out and fold, root to rise, come back up, moving through saltwater taffy, hands to heart center. Last time, inhale, arms rise. Exhale, part the sky, hinge, bend, and fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, root to rise, come back up, hands to heart center, heel toe your feet all the way to the width of your mat, then hands on hips, fold at the waist, let the heart lead, and come all the way into a wide-legged fold. So in this fold, you could have your hands just draping along the earth. You could have your hands on blocks. This is a little free form forward fold. If you're interested in ragdoll, you're going to have one hand on each bicep. But I want you to ignite the sway. So you're going to go side to side, creating a little figure 8 no matter what kind of arm gesture you have chosen. And maybe even let the head have a little movement, rotating it around the neck. And then come into stillness in your fold. See if you can remove any fidgeting. And then hanging in the fold, shake your head out. Anything that it took for you to get here today, anything that's troubling you, any kind of angst or worry, go ahead and let it spill right out onto the mat. Then draw a yes back in with that knowingness that you are exactly where you belong today, and that you are a spiritual being having a physical experience here on earth. Right hand in the center, pop the right heel up, peel the left shoulder blade back as you twist to the left, maybe elevating the left arm up, maybe taking a half bind. You choose, you decide. But open the heart. Release back down, dropping the right heel. Elevate the left heel up. Pull the left hip crease back. Left hand in the center of the mat. Peel the right arm up. Maybe you want that half bind, right hand to the small of your back, or possibly the top of the left thigh. Now release that connection, draw both heels in and your toes out on the 45-degree angle, and come down into Malasana, the yoga squat. Yeah, let your inner thighs work. Your knees track over your second and third toe. And then rooting down through your feet, rise up, stand tall, extend your legs, hook your thumbs, open your front body. Exhale, come back down. Do that again. Root to rise, come back up, breathe in, even shift your gaze up. Exhale, come back down. One last time, root to rise. This time, stay up, hook your thumbs, open the front body and look up. Collect your hands at heart center, heel toe your feet all the way together, and close your eyes, drawing your chin in towards your chest with your hands in that Anjali Mudra gesture, sealing into your heart right here and now, your purpose, your intention, your wish or prayer for your practice today. We are going to focus on who we are, with that knowingness that we are spiritual beings living a human experience. And once we activate more and more conscious awareness of our thoughts, of our emotions, of our external surroundings, we realize that the real you is residing deep inside in that seat that observes all the external factors, including our thoughts. You are not your thoughts. So if that brings to mind someone or something you'd like to dedicate this time towards, seal that into your heart. Once you have that offering, open your eyes up, lift your arms to the ceiling, part the arms, hinge, bend, and fold at the waist. Inhale and lengthen. Step back to downward facing dog. So right leg steps, left leg joins. Once you land in your down dog, find a little pedaling through your feet, letting your heels rise up, pressing your heels back behind your second and third toe, really working the different muscles in your feet by rising way up, pressing the knuckle base of your toes right into the earth. Your heels just keep heading in that direction behind your second and third toe. Maybe you even shift your hips a little, shift your feet a little, activating your side bodies. And then go ahead and hold in stillness in this inverted V. This is our home base, downward facing dog. Your hands are the width of your shoulders. Your feet are the width of your hips. Hug your inner thighs in. Pull your heels up. Draw your belly in. Round your upper back and uncoil it into high plank. From your high plank, drop your knees. Go hands and knees. Round the back. Tuck the chin for cat. Inhale and arch for cow. Now, keep that going. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale, soften and melt. Couple more times, push the earth away. Find movement through the spine. Get the waves of your breath to connect to the waves of your spine. Inhaling and exhaling. And then tuck your toes under, walk your hands back to your thighs as your hips sit on your heels, and do the same shoulder roll at the back of the house. Now, if this is too much on your knees, no worries, just lift up and off. Many options. And then take the same thing. If you want to lift up off your knees or stay seated, you choose. But we're going to roll one at a time. So we're going into the back stroke. And then we're going to rise up if you're not already and go into the front crawl where your hips are off. And then maybe just activate a little side body twisting. Now stay up on knees and shins. Sweep your arms out and up. Breathe in. Take both hands, brush and sweep as you bow your head to the earth, activating your core and rising right back up. Breathe in. Exhale, brush and sweep. Breathe out, bow down. Inhale, flip your palms and offer up. Flip your hands over, brush and sweep as you bow down. Couple more times. Inhale, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Brush and sweep away any debris, any static in the attic, any stinking thinking. Rise up. Exhale, brush and sweep as you bow. We are spiritual beings. Stay up as you rise up on your knees and shins. Take both of your hands into your back pockets. Draw your elbows together. Hug your inner thighs together. Take your sternum, your breastbone up and lift up and back. More up than back. Now slowly release at the waist, go back to hands and knees, shoulders over the wrists, go chin, chest, belly, slither right on down prone. Slide your hands off your mat, press your finger pads into the earth as you pull your chin towards your chest, lifting your upper body up, then wrap your shoulder heads around and lift even a little higher. Lower back down. Do that one more time. Press into the tops of your feet. Push down, pull the chin in, lift the front body up, then wrap your shoulder heads around and rise even a little higher. Lower back down. Take your hands alongside your body, palms down, thumbs out, chin down, feet down. Now rise it all up, Shalambhasana, like you're flying, a little baby free form flying. Breathe. Lower back down. Now we're going to do that one more time. If you're interested or able to lace your hands and that serves you behind your back, so be it, and rise back up. Breathe in. Release back down, hands by your ribs, tuck your toes under, pop your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Let your right leg lift in your down dog, roll open at the hip. Draw the right knee to the right tricep and hold. Windshield wipe the right knee to the left tricep and hold. Shoot the right leg out, fall in triangle, left arm up and overhead. Now left hand down, right leg up and around, stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Right arm lifts, bring the right knee into your nose, nice and slow, and hold. Look forward, step the right foot in between your hands, drop the left knee down, create a circular motion with a teeing of the arms. So I want you to round the back, brush and sweep, tee the arms on top, and then repeat it. Rinse, repeat. You're opening, you're contracting, you're activating your core, finding your balance by hugging the right sole of your foot toward the left knee, hugging into your midline, east to west. Hold up on top in the T. Lace your hands behind your back. Slide them down the inside of the left hamstring. Can you dip your hips a little bit lower? Now frame the right foot, draw the hips up and back, runner's stretch. You're going to flare the right toes out, dig the right heel in, lift up, heart rises, spine lengthens, bow down over the right front leg. A nice hamstring stretch right there. Now plant the right foot. Plant your hands, tuck the left toes under, step back, high plank asana. Now from your high plank, either lower down to your belly or knees, chin, chest, roll down, open up the front body, cobra or maybe up dog, palms of hands, tops of feet. Exhale your hips. Up and back, down dog. Once you come back to down dog, inhale the left leg up, roll open at the hip. Now draw the right hip back. Feel the balance in your arms. Equal amount of weight distributed. Knuckle base of index finger and thumb root down. Exhale, left inner knee, upper tricep, and hold. Got to breathe in the hold. Windshield wipe the left knee to the right and hold. Shoot the left foot out, fallen triangle. Peel the right arm up and overhead. Now, right hand down, bend the left leg. Either come back to three-legged dog or continue around to turn yourself inside out for wild thing, back bend, Kamakrasana. Bring it back around, kiss that left kneecap. I want you to hold, so there's so much power in pause. Lift the hips high, left thigh bone in towards your chest, heel towards your bum. Compact it. Look forward, step the left foot forward. Go ahead and drop the right knee. Create that circular motion, adding that T. So you contract, round, and sweep over the front left leg. Open up on top. Inhaling and exhaling. Yes, warm your body up. Get the movement, get the blood flowing. Get your breath flowing in and out through your nose. And then hold up on top as you dip your hips even deeper. Lace your hands, maybe opposite thumb on top. Slide them down the inside of the back right hamstring as you sink the hips, the center of gravity toward the earth. Release that connection, glide back, dig the left heel in, flare your toes out, dig that heel in like a divot, and then fold over the left front leg for runner's stretch. Ardha Hanumanasana, half of a split. Now go ahead and slide the left leg back, plant it, plant your hands, tuck your right toes under, pick up the right kneecap, step the left leg back to meet the right, high plank. Lower all the way to the mat. Point your toes, rise up, maybe cobra, maybe up dog. Exhale, dive your hips up and back, down dog. Now right leg lifts up, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose one time. Step it up, Anjaneyasana, back knee down, arms rise up. Exhale, plant your hands, shoot the right leg back, three-legged high plank, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, take it up and back, down dog. Left leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose one time. Step it forward, right knee down. Offer your arms up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, plant your hands, shoot the left leg back, bend your arms, left leg joins the right. Offer your heart up. Exhale, dive your hips up and back. Down dog. Now, hold here in your down dog. We're going to move through that same series of moves. So we're just going to go Anjaneyasana on each side through Vinyasa. So elevate the right leg up, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose. Step it forward, back knee down. Root to rise up. Exhale, vinyasa. Plant your hands, shoot the right leg back, lower down. Many options. You could use your knees. You could do two-legged plank. Left leg lifts, roll open at the hip. You could take that flow out if you desire. Left knee to nose. Step it up, right knee down. Come on up, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, breathe out. Shoot the left leg back. Vinyasa, left leg joins the right. Offer the heart up. Breathe in, scoop the tail up and back. Down dog. Now again, inhale, rise. Exhale, open the hip, bend the knee. Inhale, hold. Exhale, right knee to nose. Step it forward, back knee down. Rise up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Vinyasa flow. Empty your breath. Let your heart move forward and your hips dive back. Left leg lifts. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose. Draw it in. Step it forward. Right knee down. Scoop the arms. Offer your heart to the heavens. Exhale. Plant your hands. Smooth out your breath. Find those places that move your breath, just like a symphony. In and out, seamless. Breathe. Hold in your down dog. Hold. Now we're going to move on with the flow. Right leg lifts. Roll open at the hip. Inner knee, outer upper tricep, and hold. Windshield wipe it to the left and hold. Shoot the right leg out, fall in triangle. This time, left arm creates a circular motion up and around. Yeah, get a little mobility into that left shoulder. Yes, beautiful. Now, bring it around, left hand down, right leg up and over. Flip it or hold in three-legged dog. Right arm lifts, bring it around, kiss your right kneecap and pause. Step it forward, Anjaneyasana. Back knee down, arms rise up, breathe in. Left hand forward, right hand back, breathe out. Tip back, right hand behind the left, exalt it. Now pinwheel your hands, and can you come right into side angle? So the back outer edge of your foot roots down, right leg stays bent, right forearm to right femur bone, left arm up and over. Now create that circular motion with the left arm. Breathing in and out, smooth it out. Now hold the left arm up, right hand goes down, right hip goes back, triangle pose, Utthita Trikonasana. Now maybe your right hand is on your shin, the right knee stays soft, breathe. Turn your triangle into a wide-legged fold, walking your hands underneath and between your legs as you bow down. Now, when you come back to the center, right hand down, left arm spins up. Now, lower the left hand down and then reach the right arm up. Now you're twisting to the front of the house. Can you take the right hand to the small of your back? possibly to the top of the left thigh. Pivot the right foot to the top of the house, half bound, right hand behind your back, left arm lifts. Half bound, revolved half moon. Now maybe you just bend the left leg and catch it. Maybe you reach the right arm up. You choose, you decide. Release it slowly. Left leg sneaks behind the right. Now you're in a fold at the top of your mat with your right leg in front. Root to rise and stand up. So right leg is crossed over the left. Right hand, left wrist, side bend. Come back to the center and reverse it. Left hand, right wrist, bend left. Now take your arms and part them side to side. Right leg is already crossed. You're going to lift it up and sneak right into eagle. Right arm under, right leg over. Draw your beautiful eagle, focused eagle, right into the nest. And then you're going to unravel it all. Both feet down, both hands sweep. Come on up, hook your thumbs, open the heart. Now, like a body wave, exhale, brush and sweep. Inhale, rise up. Do that again, a little free form fall. Inhale, open and rise. Who are you? You are a spiritual being living a human here existence on earth. And how do we tap in to that place of awareness and consciousness? We start to realize that we are not our thoughts. We are not our emotions. We are not all the external things that happen. We have the privilege to observe them. Now, stand tall, hook your thumbs, open your heart. As you become an observer and you realize that those things are not you, it brings a sense of peace, harmony, freedom. Draw your hands to your heart center and pause. So just re-solidify your purpose. Smooth out your breath. And then offer that single-minded intention back up, parting the arms, hinging, bending at the waist. Inhaling and lengthening. Step or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasa. Let the heart lift. Exhale, dive your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Smooth out your breath. Any adjustments required in your down dog? Just feel that freedom to do so. Hands width of your shoulders. Now I like to have my index fingers parallel and a little more space. It allows a little more space. Or you could have your middle fingers pointing north. You choose. Now left leg peels up. Inhale it up and then roll open at the hip. Bend the knee, flex the foot, flare the toes out. Exhale, left inner knee, upper left tricep, and hold. Windshield wipe the left knee over to the right and hold. Shoot the left leg out. Fallen triangle, left hand down. Right arm is going to create that circular motion. Yeah, that saja, free form movement. Getting that mobility in that right shoulder girdle. Breathe. Now right hand lands, left leg sweeps up and back. Maybe stay, maybe flip. Inside out for wild thing. Bring it back around, and left knee comes in toward the nose. Back is rounded, chin is tucked. Push the earth away. Get your hips a little higher with that cat style back. Protract your shoulders. Step the left foot forward, dip the right knee down, and you're going to rise your arms up. Breathe in. Part the arms, right hand forward, left hand back. Lift the crown of your head. Left hand slips behind the right hamstring. Exalt it. Right bicep by your cheekbone. Go up and back. Now, pinwheel your arms. You're coming right into side angle. Left forearm to femur bone, outer edge of the right foot roots. Right arm comes up, and we're going to circle it around. Now, if you want the full expression, left hand to the outside of the left leg, or maybe even on a block. And then turn it in to Theta Trigonasana triangle pose. Breathe. Can you soften your up right rib cage down and your left rib cage lifting it up? Stabilize through the soles of your feet, drawing the heel of the left foot toward the arch of the right. Breathe. Now turn your triangle into a wide-legged fold. Pasardo Padottanasana. Walk your hands between your feet again, and should you be interested in Shirshasana headstanding, you can tip your head down or just work the fold, whatever serves you best. Take it nice and slow, steady and stable. If you're upside down, maybe try a little Baddha Konasana, soles of feet together, knees wide, and then exit back down slowly as you went up. Lift up, left hand down, spin the right arm up, twist to the back of the house. Now reverse, right hand down, left arm lifts, and you're going to possibly take a half bind either to the small of your back or the top of the right thigh. Pivot the left foot, and now you're going to float up to half bound revolved half moon. Right inner thigh lifts. Maybe you slip your hand to a bent right leg with left hand, or elevate the left arm up. Breathe. Release it all slowly. Sneak the right leg behind the left. Now you've got the left leg in front for that crisscross style. Rise up and stand tall. The left leg is in front of the right. Left hand, right wrist, bend left. Can you really soften your knees to feel the planting of both soles of your feet? Inhale, back up. Who are you? You are the one who resides deep inside. You're the one who takes that seat of awareness and consciousness, and it allows you to observe the emotions, observe the thoughts. Arms part. Now you're standing with the left leg crossed over the right. Steady your gaze, draw the tips of your shoulders together, knit your ribs in. Eagle pose. Left leg over, left arm under. Now you could wrap a hug or create a little fore action if that serves you a little better. You choose, you decide. Now draw your eagle. Eagles are very focused. They don't sweat the small stuff. Draw your eagle into the nest. They fly as much as 20,000 feet above it all. We are spiritual beings living a human experience. Release the left leg and the arms, unravel them. Brush and sweep with a little buoyancy. Open up on top. Exhale, brush and sweep. Inhale, open up. Do it again. Exhale like a body wave. Inhale, open up. Now, lead with your heart. Brush and sweep your hands. Rise up. Paint the front wall on the dip. Rise up. Open up. Hook your thumbs. 2 more. Exhale, brush and sweep. Inhale, open up. Last time. Exhale, brush and sweep. Inhale, open up. Breathe in. Hold up top. Open the heart, hook the thumbs, expand the front body. Collect your hands at heart center and pause. Re-solidify yourself, the real you, the you who you are, the you that is not swayed by everything that comes upon us from the external world. Our emotions change as much as every 10 seconds. Whew, what a ride if we're going to go on that track. But we are seated deep inside. We are solid. We are stable. In deep meditation, that's how you find that harmony, that peace, that balance. Because when you become an observer, you actually can objectively look at whatever thoughts you're having. Rather than being those thoughts and riding those waves, you just take a look at it, observe it, and let it pass by. Open your eyes, offer your arms up, part the sky, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen, step or float your body back. Take it through vinyasa. Offer your heart up. Exhale, take your hips up and back, down dog. Lift your right leg up, back behind your body, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose 1 time. Step up, crescent lunge, high lunge, breathe in. Take your hands, brush and sweep them slowly alongside your body, and this time float up for airplane, top of the mat. Draw the left knee in, standing crane. Right hand, left hip, left peace fingers around the left big toe. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, right arm lifts. Open it up for variation B. Breathe. Now, left leg over, left arm under, eagle. Stay with it. Wrap it under, draw the eagle right into the nest. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. Unravel it all. Brush and sweep with that buoyancy. 3 body waves, and then a vinyasa flow. 3 body waves, and then pull your hands together. Slow the roll down and take it through vinyasa. Or take it out and just meet back in down dog. Hold up in your down dog, breathing in and out through your nose. Let your left leg lift up, roll open at the hip. Exhale, left knee into your nose. Pull it in tight. Pause. Step it forward on its own track of train. Crescent lunge. Rise up. Breathe in. Breathe in. Stay with it. Brush and sweep. You know where you're going. Take off. Airplane. Top of the house. Wings fly. Right inner thigh lifts. Soften the left knee. Pull the right knee in. Crane. Left hand, left hip. Maybe right hand, right shin. Maybe peace fingers around the right big toe. Stand into your postures. Find balance. Steady your gaze. Open it up. Variation B. Carry it across. Eagle, right leg over, right arm under. Steady, stable. Draw your eagle into the nest. Unravel it all with the brush and the sweep for 3, and then a vinyasa flow. On the third one, hold up top so you can bring your hands to heart center. Control the dive right over your legs. Hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float it back. Take your body through vinyasa. Heart lifts. Exhale, dive it up and back. Breathe out. Now walk your feet in about 6 inches and bring them together. So you're in a short little dog. I call it Uttadog-asana. Now we're going to do some Shakti kicks where you kick your bum with your heels. So look at your hands, grip the mat, pop your heels up, bend your knees. They go wide, hips to heels, and then just give yourself a little donkey kick. And then keep going and see if you can catch a little hang time. Yeah, you got to use your breath. You got to get your shoulders up and over, hips up and over, and maybe you catch a little hang time. And then hold in this wider, shorter down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet, back of the house. Peace fingers on your big toes. Physically pull them up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Sneak your elbows in and pull yourself together. Breathe. Now pull the big toes up, breathe in. Exhale, release the big toes, breathe out. Heel toe your feet to the width of your hips at the back of the house. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out and fold. Root to rise, come on up, stand tall. Hands to heart center. Pause. Right leg lifts. Crane, back of the house. Right leg crosses over the left thigh bone. Right arm links under. So it's a little hybrid. We've got pigeon legs and we've got eagle arms. Now from the back of the house, unravel it all. Kick the right leg back and open up. Half moon. Turn it into an L shape. Squeeze the right leg behind the left. Get low, get little. Inhale, back up. Exhale, squeeze back in, low and little. Inhale, back up. Third time's a charm. Go all the way to the earth and sit down. Seated spinal twist. Reach the right arm up. Either wrap a hug on this left front leg, or you might hook, looking to the back of the house. Breathe. If you want a little more, right hand to the outside of the left foot. You can lift it up. You can even bring the left forearm down and pull the left leg up. Just a little variation. Now I want you to bring it around to the other side and put your forearms down. Yeah, draw them towards your body as your heart draws away. And breathe. Now unravel it. You're going to just come into a fold by picking your hips up and sneaking the right leg next to the left. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold and draw yourself in and together. Rise up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe out, lift the left leg up in crane, back of the house. Can you steady your gaze? Stand a little taller. Chin lifts, ribs knit in. Activate your core. Left leg crosses over, left arm laces under. Eagle arms with pigeon legs. Draw in with that contraction and rounded spine. Unravel it all, half moon pose. Right hand down, left leg lifts. Shine from the inside out. You are a spiritual being having a human experience that we get the privilege to observe. Turn it into that L shape. Squeeze the left leg behind the right. Get little. Maybe no hands required. Exhale, squeeze, get low, get little. Inhale, stretch it back up. Maybe you want your hands for balance. No worries. Squeeze in, third time. Land all the way down. Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated spinal twist. Right hand reaches back. Left arm offers up and wraps around the right thigh, hugging it in nice and tight, spinning your gaze to the back of the house, or possibly hooking that right leg with the left upper arm. Another option is to take the left hand to the outside of the right foot, kick it up, and even come down on the right forearm, maybe even pulling the right leg in a little, and then offering your heart up. Breathe. Now, when you come back up, we're going to just swing the right leg back, and you're going to find pigeon at the top of the mat. So you kind of got to do a little squiggling. Left heel, top of the right thigh bone. Left knee goes wide. And then you're going to walk your upper body down. Now, if your left hip is super high, maybe you put a block under it. There's no pressure on your knee in any way, shape, or form in the sense of a hurt that might not be doing a good thing. So be very mindful of your movements. The awareness. We get to observe. How special is that? We get to observe our thoughts. They're not us. They're comprised of things we've learned, experiences we've had, but they're not us. We reside deep inside, and we are in that seat that is filled with peace, harmony, love, joy. Now they say we hold a lot of emotional tension in our hips. So if there's another layer that you could release and dive into, make the adjustments and do so. And then begin to assist yourself up. You're going to find pigeon on the other side, maybe coming back to down dog. You choose, you decide, or just right knee, right wrist, right heel, top of the left thigh bone. And find an ooey gooey pigeon as you inch it on down. And as you find those places, make adjustments that are necessary for you to safely enjoy the posture, breathing. The inhales create space. The exhales allow you to dive into that space you've created. So as we move through this series, The Untethered Soul, we are becoming aware of our thoughts, emotions, and the external surroundings, the things we see, the things that happen to us and in some way, sometimes for us. We become observers of all of those events, all of those situations, because we are spiritual beings living in human experience. Pierre Cardin says those words of wisdom. Now, I want you to help yourself up, but only part way, because you're going to sneak the right arm under and pivot yourself right onto your back, where you're going to let your feet plant at the width of your hips. Your palms are going to go down. Your feet are planted. Your hands are planted. Your shoulder blades tuck in. The back of your head presses down. Elevate your hips up for bridge. Now, if you want to lace your hands underneath your back, that's always an option. And then release it all down. Cross the right leg over the left. Now you're on your back for a little supine pigeon. And you're going to go ahead and either lace your hands under the left hamstring, maybe a strap or a piece of clothing could assist, or maybe over the left shin, and just do a little rocking. Then release the left leg long, carry the right leg across for a twist, letting your right arm create either a T or your right arm can be down by your side. If you want more, left leg can bend, right hand can catch it for the stretch of that left quad. Breathe. We are so much more moldable and pliable and flexible than we think we are. So much stronger than we are. Left leg crosses over as you slip back onto your back. Maybe you're going to lace your hands under the right hamstring. Maybe you're going to slip them on the right shin. Open the left hip joint with that hip, not the knee. You're really activating that hip joint. Breathe. With that very slight shift, side to side. Now slowly release it. Slide the right leg long. Hug the left shin in and then carry it across. You're twisting over to the right. Maybe the bottom right leg bends and you catch it with the left hand, but you're going to look in the opposite direction. Then unravel it right into Shavasana. So Shavasana is our final resting pose. You actually have the privilege of laying your entire body down. And it's a great place to become aware of being an observer. So, any thoughts that come in, whether they are things you might have on the docket to do today, situations that are going on, just observe them, and you can even watch them pass you by. Because you, the real you, the authentic you, the spiritual being that you are, is resting. Now, if you have 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes available to stay right here in Shavasana, I invite you to turn the video off. We can connect again super soon. But if you're coming with me, just bring your renewed, restored spiritual self back into your day. Movement of your hands and your feet. Then you're going to take that shift with bent knees over onto your right side, where you pause in that fetal position, that place where we've been gifted to live, to breathe, to move from our God. Now assist yourself back up into your day using your forearms, using your hands. Push back up, coming to that sweet seat, Sukhasana. Letting your hands brush and sweep outside of your body, carrying up the gifts, the graces, and the blessings you've been given. Seal them into your heart as you bow your chin to your chest, bringing your purpose into solidification. Then as you move through your week, bringing that awareness, bringing that consciousness to become observers of all that goes on around us. Brings peace, love, and joy. As you look up, let's finish off with one Om to Home. Sip your breath in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.